It's match day, it's Luton Town versus Blackburn Rovers, and I'm here in Corby. I decided to drive to Corby and then just catch the train down into Luton. Can't be arsed with a load of driving, and you know, Corby's alright. It took me about 2 hours 45, 3 hours this morning, so I'm here. Train's just after 12 o'clock, gets me to Luton at 1. Not really excited about this football game. I think as far as Blackburn Rovers are concerned, our season is well and truly over. For me, it's just more now about watching about how they respond and react to a really shit run of results recently. I've been a bit disengaged actually. I didn't go to Portsmouth away, but that was more through, again, just being up and down the country with my work. I just couldn't be bothered with that one. I didn't go to Sheffield Wednesday at home on Tuesday night, only because, again, I was working away at head office, which is down in Milton Keynes. So yeah, I feel a little bit disconnected with the club at the minute, but that's not through all the other shite that's going on. That's just I don't know, it feels a real damp squid now. Yeah, we're in an awful run of form. I don't think we've been playing that badly. We just love to give the opposition a really good advantage by giving them at least one goal. You know, and we've not seen what happens when Rovers do take the lead either. You know, and how we then just sit back and defend, or do we carry on having a go at them? We've not seen that. We've had spells of half-decent football. I think we've got to remember that under John Eustace, we were on a bit of a downward spiral. In fact, it was the Luton game, middle of December. That was our last sort of run of form, as it were. And then we went to Millwall away. And then, for me, it's ever been since, I think it was 21st of December was Millwall away. We've just been on a downward spiral from that. So, yeah, it's this will be remembered as a season that brought us so much hope to begin with, and was looking really, really good and really strong for us, and has just faded and fizzled away as well. I've never quite really known a season like it. I know we've dropped off in the past, but I can't remember this. The reality is we could finish, you know, 18th, 19th, even 20th, I suppose, but I don't think that'll happen. I think we're going to pick up a few points between now and the end of the season. Still undecided on whether to go to Sunderland away in a few weeks' time, but we'll wait and see. I'm down in Kent at a wedding on that particular weekend, but back on the Monday, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I believe, well, I watched the second half of the Sheffield Wednesday game. We did show, you know, some good intent, and we've shown that, you know, away at Stoke, I suppose. You know, we had two really good opportunities, and it wasn't for their keeper, then, you know, we could have won that. Yeah, we're just not clicking, are we? And when we do click, then we look half decent as well. But anyway, I'll keep you updated. I'll have a word with some Luton fans, see if they're genuinely worried about going down, because, well, if they win today, then they could potentially, depending on results elsewhere, they could potentially climb out the relegation zone. They're coming in, I wouldn't say on form, but, you know, they're not losing games. I think the last defeat was against Burnley, where they got battered 4-0, but other than that, you know, they've had a couple of cheeky wins, Hull being one of them, and then, you know, quite a lot of draws, but also decent draws away at Leeds just a couple of weeks ago as well. So, yeah, today's not going to be easy. I'm John to the jinx, so I'm going to go for a Rovers defeat, only because Luton, I think, will be more up for it. So I'm going to say I think it's going to be quite a tight game. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Luton. So I'm down here at Kenilworth Road. I've met up with my old mate Michael. Michael. And Tim is the most hospitable away fan I think I've ever met in my life. Met him on the train. Beautiful guy. We've had a couple of pints together. We've chewed the fat. What a great. This is what football's about for me. I'm going to start with you, Michael. Michael, give me an overview of your season so far, mate.
A very tough year. We are in our best form in the last 4 or 5 weeks. We have to win today. I'm going to go for a 2-0 home win, and I'm hoping for a good game and a win.
Michael, who do we need to watch out for from a Blackburn perspective?
So he came on as a sub on Tuesday night. Ali, guy we bought from Exeter. I haven't seen the team yet. I don't know if he started today. Morris is a strong striker up front, but he hasn't scored for ages. Doughty was one of my favourite players, but he's injured today, so sadly he's not playing today. and your old keeper, Kaminsky.
Of course, of course. I'm loving the tattoo you got.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, beautiful. That's permanent, isn't it? Yeah.
Permanent forever. And Isabel got one as well.
Oh, and one for Isabel as well, number 25. Is that Amari Bell? Isabel, who's going to win today? Luton, not Blackburn. Okay. Tim, it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure to meet you. Fellow football fans, we've been through the thick and thin. Overview of your season?
Well, like you said, not great, but we've now got Bloomfield in. He's slowly turned things around. It's starting to show. Form is really good. We're starting to play proper football, and I reckon we could do it today. I'm looking at 3 points.
Score prediction, I need it from you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, well, we're notoriously bad at scoring, but we've now got Ali in form, and so I reckon a 2-0. Somebody that you should watch out for, really massive new talent in our back three, is Kristi Montgomery.
Yeah.
He is the real deal.
Michael's agreeing, so I'm going to go with, what number is he?
Well, I'm not sure, he'd be on the right side of the back three. I don't
Okay.
know what number he is, but look out for him. Yeah, I think he's Premiership stuff.
Okay.
Really good.
Well, genuinely, on my behalf personally, I hope you guys stay up. It'd be great to see you one more time at Kenilworth Road and then in your new stadium in a couple of seasons' time. So I met a couple of Luton fans just outside the ground. Adam, what's your score prediction for today?
2-1 Luton.
2-1 to Blackburn?
No, not
Oh,
Blackburn.
Luton,
Yeah,
sorry.
Luton,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
not
my
Blackburn.
bad, yeah.
Charlie, I think it's going to be 3-1 to Luton with Morris scoring 2.
And are you staying up?
Yeah.
Tasha, and I think it's going to be 1-0.
Oh. Ice cream? What do you think the score's going to be?
I think the score is going to be 4-2.
To Blackburn? Oh, to Luton. Okay. What do you think?
And I think the score is going to be 2-2.
2-2. Okay, happy with that. Outside Kenilworth Road with Matt, Dean, Kane. Matt, score prediction, mate.
2-1.
To Blackburn. Good lad.
It doesn't matter, just as long as Luton win.
Okay. Go on, score prediction.
Yeah, 1-0.
Kane.
2-1 up the town, come on.
Lads, are you staying up? Jumping?
But of course we are, mate. Fucking right.
Yeah.
100%, mate.
What's happened this season with you? Quick overview. Come close to the microphone, it's a shit phone.
Overview, mental aspects.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
We ain't recovered from the relegation last season.
Yeah, just
The team hasn't really changed a great deal until the last transfer window.
January.
Yeah, so there's no excuses, but I think psychologically just hit us a little bit.
you got a couple of important games starting with Derby after us, so regardless of what happens today, Derby's an absolute must win, isn't it?
After the
but
Plymouth result, all day long.
they're firing Derby at the minute.
Yeah.
They're on form.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
But you're staying up. You're confident?
I'm confident, but I think the turning point was the Stoke match that we just come from.
1-1?
We needed to win that.
Okay.
Should have won it.
We needed to win that. The other two teams around us, they both drew that game. They both drew, and that was our chance to gain points on them, and we didn't. So we'll see. Time will tell.
Well, on a personal basis, I love coming to Luton. Some great fans. You're all very hospitable. Thank you for that. I hope you stay up.
Good man.
No problem.
Score prediction, lads.
Score prediction.
2-0 Rovers.
1-0, scrape it. We'll scrape it.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking gone. Oh, it's here. Here. Top police here.
Oh, yeah.
Score prediction, lads.
Huh?
Score.
But we ain't winning, that's for sure. I'm going to go 1-0 Luton.
I'm going to say 1-0 Rovers.
Oh my God, what's just happened? We've won our second game that I've seen away from home. That doubles what I saw last season, can't believe it. So I'm in a Luton pub, probably shouldn't be, but here I am anyway. I'm with Georgia. Georgia, you've agreed just to say a few words. So Georgia, how was the game for you?
That was awful, to be honest. It was definitely something that should have been worked out earlier on in the season about how we were playing. And the subs weren't right for me. That could be controversial, but I just think the way that we're playing has no passion. There is no energy as a team. Nobody wants to be there, it looks like. And there's no point, I think, getting on the pitch if you feel like that, like mentally. So for me, I'm very disappointed, and I have been for the last couple of games. There's been a roller coaster, really, with the Leeds draw. That was really good. We picked up and we thought we were going to come out of that zone, but I do think we are going down, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Because you've been on, you've been drawing, you've been having some good results and what have you, but, well, decent results, Leeds 1-1 and things like that, but it didn't look like the Luton Town that I was expecting today. A bit more, like you say, a bit more grit, a bit more passion and what have you. So, are your days doomed in the Championship?
I think so. I think that's been today said it for me. The last couple of games I've been like, oh, there's a chance, but with the teams around us winning as well, I think there's no chance for us now. But it's been nice like last year, like the whole rise and stuff, but it's what it is. I mean, if people don't want to play for us, we can see it on the pitch. There's no way that we're going to win games, unfortunately, I don't think.
The good news is you've got a couple of parachute payments still to go, so I mean, hopefully you'll bounce straight back. I'm a big fan of Luton anyway. I've always enjoyed coming down to Kenilworth Road. Maybe we're not going to see, maybe this is Blackburn Rovers' last season here, unfortunately, and then we'll see you in your new 25,000 seater stadium just on the other side of town, sort of thing. So I wish you all the best for the rest of the season. I hope you do it. How many points do you think you'll need? Another 2 wins and that'll do it?
I think we need 3, really.
3 wins?
Yeah, but not going to happen.
Fingers crossed here. And so there we have it, the Johnny Jinx is no more. It finished Luton Town 0, Blackburn Rovers 1. I'm not quite sure how. Don't think we deserved it, to be fair, but the amount of times I've been to away games this season where we've been alright and got nothing from the game, so you know what, I've kind of got to take this one and just accept it. So yeah, we defended for our lives. We played with 10 men for about 35-40 minutes as well. But no, good luck to Luton. I genuinely want them to stay up. Great bunch of supporters. Michael, big shout out to Tim as well. So Tim was a guy that you saw previously in one of the earlier videos with Michael. Didn't know each other. I met Tim on the train down. Well, actually at the station before I went down. Got chatting to him because he was wearing his Luton top. And yeah, the guys just give me a lift back to my hotel. So Tim, great to meet you if you're watching this. But yeah, just hopefully you'll stay up. On to Rovers. Good to see. First time ever, Rovers go a goal ahead under Ishmael. And then we just defended for our lives, and we made some substitutions. We put 5 at the back, and it worked, sort of thing. So hopefully that can kick us on to a bit of a decent finish to the season. I think it's what we deserve. Don't get me wrong, I'm not deluded. I don't think we'll make the playoffs. I think there's a lot more teams in and around us that are in a hell of a lot better form than us. But let's just keep winning some games, see where we go from here. But yeah, bloody hell, I'm shell shocked. Doesn't happen to me, does this? Away games, it's yeah. Don't know what to say. We did it. We won. We did what we had to do. We made a lot of noise, and happy bloody days.